Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video we will add the godfather, or you can say the boss of this game. So as you know, we have added the gangsters. Now right here in this room right here, the boss will be sleeping, and then in his sleep we will kill the boss. So let's go ahead and add it. If we click on this boss folder right here, this is the character, so let's just simply drag and drop it right there. Okay, then let's move him right down below. Click on prefab, unpack completely. Let's change its name to boss. Then what we will do is, inside the scripts folder, let's go inside the gangster folder. In here we will create a new C# script by the name of boss. Then click on boss, and right here drag and drop this script. Now let's open this script up. In here let's remove the start and update function, and at the top we will say float boss health. The boss health will be 120f. Then let's create a public animator. This will be a reference to the boss animator. Then we also need a reference to our player script. Then after this, in the update function, we will say that if the boss health is less than 120, or it means that if we are shooting the boss, then we want to play the animation, which will be animation in which the boss body will kind of shake, and it will show that illusion that we are shooting the boss. Okay, then down below we will say that if the boss health is less than or equals to 0, then what we will do, we will first of all pass the mission. So we will say pass mission. For now leave this as it is, and down below when we kill the boss we will remove his body from the game. So we will say game object dot 4.0f. After 4 seconds we will remove the boss body, and when we are shooting the player we will play the animation right here as well. And after that we will say game object dot get component. We will say capsule collider dot enabled equals to false. Then after this update function, let's say public void character hit damage. In here we will pass a float which will be by the name of take damage. This is the same function as it is right here for the gangster. Okay, so in here what we will do, we'll say boss health minus equals to take damage, and this take damage will come from the rifle scripts. Okay, for example the handgun, shotgun, etc, etc. So now if we get back to the handgun script right here, let's add a reference to our boss script. So we will say boss, let's name this as boss as well. This will be equals to this line of code, and in here we will just type boss. Then down below let's copy that, paste it down below, change this to boss, and that will be it. Now if we click on boss, as you can see the script is ready, but all it needs is the animations. So we will be adding the animation, but first of all let me check the function name. Character hit damage, character hit damage. If you get back to Unity, it shows these two errors. So as you can see, One error is gone by changing just the name of it to boss script, but it is now showing this error which is on 236. So if we check 236 right here, as you can see right here, change the name of this to boss. Okay, make sure that the B is capital. We type the name of it as boss, in which the B was small. Okay, make sure it is capital. And when we get back right here, the issue is now fixed. Okay, now if you click on boss, it needs the animator. So let's create an animator for this. In the extreme special force, let's go inside the controllers, and in here let's create an animator controller by the name of boss. And now in here, let's drag and drop these two animation, make this lying sleeping the default, and then this will be the second one. Right here, let's add the parameters. The first one will be shooting, then the second one will be died. Let's make a transition from there and then back to there. Select the first one. Right here, make shooting true, and then select the other one, make the as exact time. Okay, and right here make the died true, and that will be it. Now if we get back to the script, as you can see, we already have the reference. So let's just add the animation right here, type this, and then right here make the die true and the shooting false when the boss actually dies. Okay, that will be it. Now if we get back to Unity, click on the boss. Right here it needs the animator. So first of all, let's go ahead and add animator, and in here let's add the boss controller, then drag and drop that in there, and also add the player character. Now if we play the game and click on this animation, double click on this, it is loop time and the length seizure is not in loop time. Okay, now if we click on the boss, as you can see, now the boss is sleeping, as you can see. But now what we can do with the boss is move him down below and then move him back there. Okay, like this. And then before closing the game, click on copy component, then stop the game and click on boss, and let's paste the component values. That is it. Then also let's add the capsule collider to this boss and make the capsule collider on the other axis. Let me check it out. Okay, make the direction of the box collider on the z-axis. Let me play the game. Now let's set this box collider correctly like this. Okay, so as you can see, the box collider is set up correctly. Now before closing the game, let's copy the component, stop the game, and then paste component values. That is it. Now the boss will be able to take damage from the player. So if you go ahead and pick up this handgun, let's take it out and let's run towards the boss. If we now come right here, as you can see, there it is. This is the boss. Now let's try to shoot him. As you can see, it is playing the animation really perfectly, and now as you can see, the boss dies after 4 seconds. If you click on this animator and right here remove this as exact time from this line seizure, okay, that will be it. So we have added the boss now as well, and with our boss added, let's end this video now right here.